What if a regional conflict spirals into a global catastrophe? Could the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan ignite the flames of World War III? Welcome back to Info Hub. Today, we delve into a critical and timely issue: the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan and the looming threat of a broader global conflict. We'll explore historical contexts, recent developments, military capabilities, and the potential involvement of global powers. Segment 1. Historical context: a legacy of conflict. The animosity between India and Pakistan dates back to the 1947 partition, leading to multiple wars, 1947 to 1948. The First War over Kashmir, resulting in a UN-mediated ceasefire and the establishment of the Line of Control Law, 1965. A second war initiated by Pakistan's Operation Gibraltar, aiming to infiltrate forces into Jammu and Kashmir, leading to a stalemate in the Tashkent Agreement, 1971. The Third War, culminating in the creation of Bangladesh and a significant defeat for Pakistan, 1999. The Kargil War, where Pakistani soldiers and militants occupied strategic heights in Indian-administered Kashmir, leading to a limited conflict with significant casualties. These conflicts have left deep scars and a persistent state of hostility, particularly over the disputed region of Kashmir. Segment 2. Recent escalations. A ticking time bomb in April 2025, a terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir, resulted in the deaths of 26 tourists. India accused Pakistan-based groups of orchestrating the attack, leading to diplomatic fallout. India expelled Pakistani diplomats, suspended visa services, and withdrew from the Indus Waters Treaty. Pakistan responded by closing its airspace to Indian aircraft and suspending the Simla Agreement. Military actions. India launched Operation Sindoor. India's strategic offensive date initiated May 7, 2025. Duration, approximately 23 minutes. Objective, to neutralize terrorist infrastructure in response to the Pahalgam massacre. Targets and execution. Primary targets: 9 locations across Pakistan-administered Kashmir and Punjab province, including Bahawalpur and Muradki, targeted the civilians and mosques of Muslims. Weaponry and tactics: Rafale fighter jets equipped with Scalp missiles and AASM hammer bombs. They deployed the BrahMos cruise missiles. They used Indo-Israeli Sky Striker loitering munitions, suicide drones in the civilian areas in Pakistan. Strategic significance: elimination of high-value targets. India claimed the death of Abdul Rauf Azar, a senior JIM leader linked to the 2000 beheading of journalist Daniel Pearl. Minimized collateral damage. The operation was described as focused, measured, and non-escalatory, aiming to avoid civilian casualties but failed in direct confrontation with Pakistani military installations.
Pakistan retaliated with Operation Bunyan-ul-Marsoos, striking Indian military sites. Operation Bunyan-ul-Marsoos, Pakistan's counteroffensive. Date initiated May 10, 2025. Objective: to retaliate against Indian strikes and deter further aggression. Targets and execution. Primary targets: 25 locations across Indian states and India-administered Kashmir, including strategic air bases and military depots in Pathankot and Udhampur.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today on 10th May, at the time of Fajr, we have given a strong punch to our coward enemy. Alhamdulillah.
Weaponry and tactics: deployment of Fatah-1 medium-range missiles.
2 hours. Wait for our response. Nara Takbir!
Use of drones and missile strikes for precision targeting. Cyber attacks that allegedly disrupted 70% of India's power grid. Aerial engagements involving over 100 fighter jets, marking one of the largest dogfights since World War II. Pak JF-17 Thunder fighter jets destroyed Indian S-400 air defense system. Strategic significance. Demonstration of military capability. The operation showcased Pakistan's ability to conduct coordinated multi-domain warfare, including cyber and aerial combat. Psychological impact: the scale and intensity of the counteroffensive aimed to send a strong message of deterrence to India and reassure the Pakistani populace of their military's readiness. Casualties and damage: both sides reported significant casualties and infrastructure damage, with fears of further escalation. The ceasefire was formalized through a direct conversation between the Directors General of Military Operations (DGMOs) of both countries. They agreed to cease all military actions on May 10, 2025, with a follow-up discussion scheduled for May 12 to assess the situation. While the U.S. played a significant role in facilitating the talks, Indian sources emphasize that the agreement was reached on India's terms, with the Pakistani DGMO initiating the call. Segment 3. Military Capabilities: a Comparative Analysis. India. Active personnel, approximately 1.5 million. Nuclear arsenal, estimated 160 to 170 warheads. Air Force, equipped with Rafale jets, Su-30MKs, and Tejas fighters. Naval strength includes aircraft carriers and nuclear-powered submarines. Pakistan, active personnel, approximately 654,000. Nuclear arsenal, estimated 165 to 175 warheads. Air Force operates JF-17 Thunder and recently acquired J-10C jets from China. Missile capabilities: possesses a range of ballistic and cruise missiles. Despite India's larger conventional forces, Pakistan's strategic alliances and tactical doctrines, including the potential use of tactical nuclear weapons, present significant challenges. Segment 4. Global powers, allies, and interests. Pakistan's allies. China, a long-standing ally, providing military hardware like the J-10C jets and PL-15 missiles. Saudi Arabia and Gulf states, strong economic and military ties, with Pakistan often participating in joint military exercises. Turkey and Iran, shared regional interests and cooperation in various sectors.
India's allies. United States. Strategic partnership through initiatives like the Quad, focusing on Indo-Pacific security. Russia, historical defense supplier, though recent ties have seen fluctuations. Israel and France, defense collaborations, including the supply of advanced weaponry. The involvement of these powers could transform a bilateral conflict into a broader confrontation. Segment 5. Nuclear doctrines. A dangerous game. Both nations possess nuclear weapons and adhere to doctrines that emphasize deterrence. India maintains a no-first-use policy but reserves the right to massive retaliation. Pakistan does not commit to no first use, keeping options open for tactical nuclear weapon deployment in response to conventional threats. The risk of miscalculation or rapid escalation remains a grave concern for the international community. Segment 6. The path forward. Diplomacy or destruction. The current trajectory underscores the urgent need for diplomatic engagement, re-establishing communication channels, and confidence-building assures international mediation, involvement of neutral parties to facilitate dialogue, public awareness, educating citizens on the catastrophic consequences of war to build public pressure for peace. Conclusion: a call to action despite the ceasefire, underlying tensions persist. The Indus Waters Treaty remains suspended, and India maintains its firm stance against terrorism. Indian officials have stated that any future escalations will be met with decisive responses. Pakistan, while confirming the ceasefire, reiterated its commitment to peace without compromising its sovereignty. The specter of a full-scale war between India and Pakistan is not just a regional issue, it's a global concern. The potential for escalation into a world war, given the involvement of nuclear weapons and global alliances, cannot be ignored. It's imperative for leaders, policymakers, and citizens alike to advocate for peace, dialogue, and mutual understanding. If this video provided valuable insights, please like and share to spread awareness. Subscribe to InfoHub for more in-depth analyses. Comment below with your thoughts on the situation and suggestions for peaceful resolutions. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's work together for a more peaceful world.